Hello.
Hi, hello.
Can you help me with the inquiry a bit?
Hmm.
Yeah, I got lost again.
You get lost because you get relaxed. You feel good, and then you get relaxed. And then the mind takes you for a ride again.
Can you explain the mechanics of it? Like you always been telling,
The mind keeps
the whole,
quiet, marriage is in the self, everything is fine. And then it begins to get active in a very pleasant way. Okay? Good thoughts, good feelings, right?
yeah,
Maybe things are going on smooth. And then we get relaxed and we stop paying attention to ourselves, right? And then the mind turns, make a twist, goes in another direction, makes you feel uncomfortable, and then you ask for help.
on a horse again.
Ah,
On a horse again, riding the, like mind.
yes.
Okay.
So the inquiry, remember, is quite simple. It's not
Yes,
it's
I am.
not the intellectual game, but to understand the intellectual aspect of the explanation. Sorry, or the explanation of how the inquiry works. So
You look at the subject. I
the,
don't, I don't know.
let me explain to you because you obviously are
Okay.
confused there. The Maharshi said that we must look at the source of the mind. For the source or at the source, that means the same. And the inquiry says the intellectual aspect, the explanation, right? From where the thoughts are coming from. From me. That means I am the source. See? To whom do they appear? To me. To whom do they arise? To me. So they arise from me, they appear in me. They are witnessed by me, and they disappear in me. Therefore, I am the witness, substratum, source, and place of the solution of the mind. Right?
Right.
So, from where the thought arises from me, then me whom, right? Who am I? Means bring the attention to myself. If I am the source, and I am told to look at the source of the mind, right, then I have to pay attention to myself. I have to draw the attention back to myself. It doesn't matter what I means to us or for us at that moment. Because it doesn't matter what it is or how it is that we believe it is. It is known as I or I am because everybody knows I am, right? Everybody is conscious of being. It is actually about to be conscious of being, which eventually one realizes that it is just being. To be what we actually are. We look at it until we know we are it, and then we remain as it. We are always self-aware. We are conscious of being. We always know I am. But it is just mixed with the body. It's confused with the body, right? The idea that I or I am is the body, that's all. So just bring the attention to you. Give attention to yourself. See? Pay attention to yourself. Whatever it is known, not even felt, but known as I, because it's known. See? I know I am. So the I am is already known, right?
True.
Hmm.
and forget about everything else, right?
Yes. That includes all austerities. See, the attention goes away from sensory perception, means sense organs are ignored. What is perceived through the sense organs is ignored. Body sensations are also ignored. Hmm? Thoughts, feelings, emotions are ignored because all of them appear to me, right? To whom do they appear? To me. Okay, I'm not interested in any of that. The attention goes away from all of it and is brought back to oneself. Which at this moment is to whom apparently it appears to be, right? Because me, until that moment, is ego. But paying attention to yourself, that you as the ego means the idea of being the ego, the idea of being the body disappears, and the knowledge of being the self or consciousness becomes very clear. So these two cannot coexist. Ego and self-knowledge and ego cannot exist. See, one disappears and the other one is revealed. See, the other one appears, this one is covered by the appearance of the ego. See, the ego disappears, consciousness is clear, right? Is is clearly present as I. Ego appears, then it covers consciousness, it veils it again.
But the feeling the body does not disappear.
It doesn't
Right.
matter. We are not, see, body consciousness is not the problem. Body identity is the problem.
Mhm.
And it's not even a problem, it appears to be a problem. Body identity, not body consciousness. So it is irrelevant if you lose body consciousness. Actually, everybody loses body consciousness in sleep, but the ego reappears again in the awakened state. So the loss of body consciousness doesn't kill the ego. Obviously, right? So it is the loss of body identity. And that is possible in the awakened state.
And that is done by quieting the mind, right?
By more than quieting the mind, by merging the mind in its source. Because the mind can be quiet, but still it's not dead. In deep sleep,
Mhm.
again, the mind goes quiet, right? The mind is totally still in deep sleep, right?
Yes, most of the cases.
Yes, but it merges in its soul. Yes. So quiet mind still is mind.
Is the body relaxation the sign that you're doing it correctly?
Nothing.
Nah, ignore it too.
Yes. The body must relax. Yes, but it's not the point of reference.
Is there any point of reference?
The,
Like if you're doing the whole thing correctly,
the only reference is the loss of body identity.
but it can
Or
be
at
felt.
least, or at least the mind is quiet. The mind is quiet and then it disappears.
Because recently, for a month or two, I've been asking myself what I am looking for and why and what what's it all about, what it's genuine. Like I've been seeking for 10 years, I think, and
So
now
what? I mean, Manamalai Swami lived with Ramana Maharshi for 12 years. He was working his ass off in the ashram. He
no,
basically
no, no.
14 hours
I
a day working, and then he got a glimpse of his reality.
and I was just saying that I now I don't even know what I'm looking for and why I'm looking. It's all here. It's kind of obvious, and
What is obvious?
I don't know. Well, what is and look for something like seek. I don't know how to explain it properly.
You are
I've been
you are
seeking.
thinking in giving up because there is no success. That's all. So you are throwing the towel.
Okay.
And yet, something forces you to come here to raise a question and ask for the inquiry because consciousness is pulling the mind inwards. So whether you like it or not, believe it or not, understanding or not, there is no way out. Even you will get more confused and the suffering will come back again. And then you will again help. See?
Is there any chance to quicken it or just? You used to say there is no,
Do you think that
not.
do you think this is happened by individual will?
Okay.
The fact that we are seeking itself is an act of grace.
Yes, and that you find it, it's also the most talk we can do. It's the silence the mind. You used to say, right?
The power that is sitting you on that chair and me in this chair to have this conversation is dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are hopeless.
Okay.
We are thinking in terms of achievement, attainment, success.
Mm-hmm. But you can't attain what you already are.
Correct. So
And
we think in that way when we believe to be the ego. Even now, you're waiting for something to happen.
But it does not feel that way, that I'm waiting for something, and the way I see it, feels for me that mind is quiet and feels that way.
The mind is quiet, but this inquiry goes on, then it disappears. Body identity must go. It has to become evident I am not the body. Or I am the self, which is to say the same thing. Mm.
I'm not sure what I'm doing or not doing, to be
And the
honest.
mind is not quiet. The mind is not still. You still are roaming there on something. That's what I'm trying to say.
Mhm.
It's,
Uh, you mean I am searching for something or thinking?
Thinking,
Or
you are not genuinely still. The question arises again. You're back to the to the beginning of the conversation, right? So that idea still is there. That thought still is there. Why am I doing? What am I doing? Why am I doing it?
yes, because it's not clear what, why, or for what reason, and if it even produces any result. And
Exactly. If it produces a result, there is an idea that there should be a result. That's what I'm trying to say. See, whatever is there, it gets reflected here. That's the only way I can give you advice.
uh-huh.
You may not be aware of it, but
So I'm still chasing after enlightenment. Yeah.
what enlightenment? There is no enlightenment. Enlightenment means there is no enlightenment. I am already the light, meaning by light, consciousness. Now because it is light, without light you cannot see, without consciousness anything can be, nothing can be. This is about knowing oneself, which is the end of all this suffering and wondering and questioning and doubting and all that stuff.
Can I do something about it?
About what?
No, I think you answered that before.
There is a sense of frustration there. See, confusion, frustration, impotence also.
Yes, they are.
Exactly. And your attention is on it, not on yourself. The knower of it. I feel it. I feel this. I think this. See, the attention is in this or that, not on I, not on yourself.
And why is so difficult and why I'm playing with the mind and not being aware of myself?
Because attention again is there's more interest in this and that than on yourself. There's more interest in the known than in the knower, in the seen than in the seer. I told you, you got relaxed. Life went on nicely for some reason, whatever it is. And then you got lost in the world again. That's all.
Uh,
The water started entering the ship. Now it's sinking. Right? If you let the water go inside the boat will sink. If the water
yeah.
is the world, you let it get into yourself and then you're gone. So why this has happened? Because of the lack of inquiry.
Mhm.
Self-attention got relaxed. That's all. That's the only thing I can say again and again.
Look at yourself.
Hmm?
Look at yourself, or not. Or you meant something different.
See, you are not even listening carefully. Nothing is not going through. You still are struggling with the feeling, see, trying to deal with it, uh, even to get rid of it, because it doesn't feel nice. It doesn't feel comfortable. There is an uncomfortable feeling, sensation, experience there. And it's produced by your thoughts. So thoughts are out, playing, playing, right? Mind is playing out unconsciously. That's all.
Okay, thank you for your help.
For what help? You didn't get any.
Yeah, but you talk to me and, you know. No, something boiling inside. I've been
Yes, yes,
not
I know. I'm telling you.
unable to sleep like for 2 months or something. Something is boiling inside, and I imagine that I doing something like this inquiry and stuff. And on one side, it feels that I'm okay, but inside is everything is boiling, and it's getting worse.
Exactly. And you are paying attention to it and you want it to go. See, you want this to go. And that is what is keeping it there and making it to grow. And unless you ignore it completely, it will not go. Because that appears to be me. See, can you see your identity with it? That which is boiling is me. I feel I am boiling, right? I seems to be identical with it, and it is not.
Uh-huh.
So look at the eye so you can see what the eye actually is. What is the reality of the eye? What the eye actually is or really is, what you actually are.
That like you used to say before that it's impossible to see the eye. You have to look for a false eye, and you see the false eye, you see the real eye. No, I'm lost here a
Why? No,
bit.
no, because your mind now is playing, trying to play with me too. And now it's going to say that it's a contradiction. And now in the past you said this. What am I saying now? Why don't you follow what I'm saying now? Because you want to follow, see, another thought from the past.
No, then
Come on.
I don't know where to look. I'm pretending that I'm lost and blind.
I told you to yourself. If you cannot look at yourself, then ignore completely the known, the feeling, the emotion. Ignore it. Realize it is not I. Understand it, at least it is not I. It's what I feel. It's not what I am. It's what I know. It's not what I am. Now you're going to blame me. Before you say this, now you say that. Now you are confusing me.
And I'm
Now
just
you are adding more to the frustration. See, you're looking for fuel, right? I've been doing this for a while, bro.
yeah, I know.
If you see it, it will work. If you don't, what can I do? See, the head is so heavy that you have to hold it with your fingers. Thoughts, feelings. Uh, I repeat myself one more time.
Mhm.
Thoughts, feelings, emotions, bodily sensations, energy, objects, sensory perception. All this is known. By whom? By me. Okay. Me whom? This is what I am interested. The attention goes to me, the knower of it, or what appears to be the knower of it. I'm not sleeping, I'm here.
Yeah, I know. Just no, it feels like I'm playing with myself a little.
You are.
So, it feels like I'm pretending, oh, myself,
You are, yes.
playing like I'm a heavy seeker and blah. This feels stupid. But yeah. Okay, Caesar. Thank you.
Mm.
I'm going to sleep.
Okay, sleep it out.
Yeah, I hope. Yeah, that will be great. Because, yeah. Anyway, thank you for your time.
Okay,
Talk to you next week.
okay, bye. Katy, andaba bullado, no pude responder tu mensaje. Que estoy aquí de Cenicienta, de padre soltero por un tiempo. Inés, ¿se fue? Déjame hacerle un ping al mensaje. No, se acabó la hora, último día de la semana. Ok, entonces nos vemos el lunes. Uh, la chiquitica.